do pickup lines actually work? Now in this video we're going to be talking about whether pickup lines work, and I'm going to be telling you guys about some of the crazy pickup lines that I've used as a joke that worked. So let's crank straight on into it. Now this topic is a highly searched topic, which is kind of surprising, but I can sort of see why, is because the way that our noggin works, the way that our brain works, the way that we work is we always want to find these cheap and easy, quick solutions, and that is not always the case in this. So if you're looking for a quick, easy solution, if you're a guy that just clicked on this video, you're on the wrong video. If you're a girl on this is going to be interesting for you. It's going to be interesting for everybody because it's pretty funny, and you know, the results may surprise people on what I actually say on this topic. So this was a topic that was brought up to me from a couple of people on Instagram and Facebook and also Snapchat. So multiple people actually asked for this topic, so that was super interesting. Shout out to you guys who asked for this topic. I'm looking forward to getting into it. So do pickup lines actually work? So the common pickup thing, or like, I want to get a girl, and girls also do this to guys as well, like girls may be watching this like, you saw guys trying to pick up girls, when it's actually some girls are trying to pick up guys as well, and a lot of the time guys get shamed for being like socially uncalibrated. By default, guys are like 10 times less socially and like mentally aware than what women are in social situations, because you gotta understand, like, anytime that you talk about psychology stuff, is that our brains were built so long ago. Like, we're used to being in a pack, we're used to being in a herd. The mother looks after the children, so the mother, when the children cry or when the children change the tonality in their voice, the mother's got to know what this child is communicating, where a male is like, hoogada boogada, get the stick, spear the animal, kill the animal, lady, babies, make the babies, hoogada boogada, get the food. Like, I know I'm being like super blunt about this, but it's literally, if you think about it, like, now we're like so in like social media world and technology, etc, etc. However, when you understand that the brain was built like whatever, like hundreds of thousands of years ago, whenever it was built, I don't know the exact time. I should probably know. It is a good thing. I just don't memorize off the top of my head. However, I know, you know, we both know it was a long time ago. There's cave people, hoogada boogada, kill the food, make the babies, feed the babies, feed the wife, whatever. You don't have a wife then, you have like a, I don't know. But you guys know what I mean, right? Like, I'm yet again in another one of these touchy subjects, so I'm enjoying myself, as you can see. So males go into this situation looking for like this cookie cutter box approach of like going and talking to a girl. And like, yeah, that's fair enough. Like, if you haven't talked to a girl, like, or you don't talk to, or you're not used to just like going up and talking to someone, and this is guys to guys, like even in a business situation, like you've got to be somewhat socially calibrated in that situation as well. Like, even though I'm talking about pickup lines, it literally can be, the thing is like, you know, in sales and in business, we might call it a pitch, is you're going up and you're conveying value to somebody in a short period of time. Where when a guy, sorry, that just cut out, when a guy goes up to a girl, he, you know, he's got to somehow convey value, or a girl comes up to a guy, the girl has to somewhat convey value. Now, a lot of guys think like, oh, if the girl just came up and talked to me like that all of a sudden is like a good thing. Yeah, it is, but like, if you get it a bit, it's sort of like, okay, cool. Like, the girl will be like, hey, and you're like, yo, what's up? Like, you know, girls aren't always massively socially calibrated. The majority of them are more socially calibrated than men. And what I mean by social calibration is, like, they have social awareness. They understand, like, when a guy says da 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 da, she's like, okay, cool. He might be saying this, but he sort of means this, and this is the vibe that he's giving off, and this is what's going on in this situation. Where a girl can be like, da 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 da, and the guy's like, takes it for the face value when she's actually joking, or she's actually meaning something else, but she's just not saying it like, this is how it is. Like, she's being a bit more fun, a bit more, like, she's using her tonality to convey something. Like, she might say no, but that's like yes, but like she's saying no, like that is in sarcastically, and a guy can do the same thing, you know what I mean? I'm going off on a bit of a tangent here, but I'm going to wrap it up as I always do in the end so it makes sense to you guys. When I'm just going to do it from, I can do it from a guy or a girl's perspective, but I'll mainly do it from a guy's perspective, right? Say you go up and you get this magic formula pickup line, and you go and you say it to the girl. Think about this for a second. You say it to the girl, and then she responds well. What are you going to do? All of a sudden, you do not know what to say next. You do not know what to do next. You're standing there and you're like, oh, they didn't teach me the next line. They didn't teach me the next system, the next thing. What do I do? How do I do it? What do I do? And you just sort of stand there. And, you know, you might be watching this, you might be a girl and you're watching this and you've met me somewhere out, or you've met me somewhere and you're like, oh, maybe he was weird, but, or like, whatever, but like, you're not always going to be perfect. You're not always, going to know exactly what to say. However, if you're socially calibrated enough, you can just say, like, chickens. And, like, I'm using this as a joke, guys, but the way that you say it is more important than what you say, and I'm going to give you an example in a minute. However, the main topic, and I know I say however already, and everybody picks me up on saying however, but the reason, I'm going to tell you guys right now, the reason why I say however is because when you say but actually negates every word that's said before the word but. So you'll always hear me say however, because I take things from multiple perspectives. I take it, there is no black and white, there is always color. So we take all of these perspectives on this one particular topic so you can get a better understanding of it, because that is what social calibration is about. That is what the world is about multiple dimensions, multiple perspectives that broaden your knowledge, basically, and broaden your understanding of what's going on. So I know I'm ranting on about this topic, but I want you guys to understand the full picture of it, because once you understand that, okay, it's not just about the pickup line, because after you say something to her, she is going to reply to you, and if you don't know how to converse, you don't know how to have a conversation, you're stuffed. So, I'm just going to give you some examples. Start learning how to talk to your mum better. Start learning how to talk to your dad better. Start learning how to talk to your brothers and sisters, or your next door neighbor. Or one thing that I always do, if you've ever hung out with me, you know this. When I get in an elevator, a lot of the time I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'll just talk to the person in the elevator, because that is one of the most socially awkward places, is everybody standing in the elevator like, right? And it's like, guys, let's just say hello to everybody, break all of the awkwardness, and all of a sudden everybody gets out of the elevator and they're like, oh, ha, ha, having a laugh, and then the fully socially uncalibrated people get out and they're like, that was weird, that guy said hello to me, but that's because that's the thing that they've got, and that's That's not what you want. If you're following my channel, you don't want that, right? So get used to being in social situations or any situation with just talking to people. It doesn't mean that you want to do anything with that person, like man to woman or whatever sex preference you have. That doesn't mean that you have to do that. That just means like, just go and talk to people. Talk to, like I was saying, parents, brothers, sisters, neighbors, somebody that you work with. Just get used to conversing and then see how far that conversation can go. Ask them a question and then try and understand, are they enjoying this conversation? Are they not enjoying this conversation? Have they got time for this conversation? And just start getting your social awareness and building your social awareness up, because when you go out and talk to people, and I'm doing this, I know this video title is like, do pickup lines work? But this is actually so relevant to business as well, because once you pitch something, then you go to converse. Or as well, this is why I know that I will dominate at public speaking, is because when somebody asks me a topic like this, I will just go on that topic. I can go on that topic for 10 minutes and tell you so much about it, because I'm aware enough and I understand what people will want out of that topic, and then I can put it in a loop and then give it straight to them, and them have a full and then the audience has a full awareness, or the YouTube audience has a full awareness on that particular topic, rather than just giving a one-word answer or like a one-sentence answer, because that one-sentence answer isn't actually going to help you. You've got to have an understanding on. When you have an understanding on it, you then have data to apply to your life to execute on. So then once you've got used to conversing, go out and talk to people, go meet people, go utilize it. You will get rejected, just like in business. You will get rejected, you will have down times, you will have times where you're like, I just don't know what to say, and you just stand there. Like literally, I've said to people before in a conversation, to be honest with you, I don't know what to say. And then they're like, oh true, haha, yeah, what about da 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 da, and then they continue it. Or they don't, and you just stand there and just like, yeah, cool, whatever. And some people will see that as awkward or weird, but like, that's the truth. That's the truth. Maybe you just don't have anything to say. You're like, got nothing to say. What's up? You know what I mean? Like, just get used to just being in that situation. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Write that down. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because when you can put yourself consistently in that situation, you will always learn and grow. So where I'm going to wrap this up to, the interesting pickup line that I executed on and went out and to this place right here. This is Brisbane City. This is the Valley. This is Brisbane City. This is the Valley. This is where I live. So what I went and talked, or went and used as a pickup line, as a joke. Now, I'm going to do a disclaimer, is this can be totally taken out of context, and some people might think it's whack, but I thought, what is the most whack thing I can say and still talk to, well, at the time it was girls. This was probably a couple months ago. I can't remember. I was with a couple of mates. I can't remember who it was. If it was you, comment below, let me know. But I was like, what is the most whack, crazy thing that I can say and still make it fun and still turn it into a conversation? So I was like, I was out and about, and I was like, all right, cool, what's the craziest thing you can say? Like, what's the most whack thing you can say? And I was like, the most whack thing you can say is like, get in the van. Like, imagine hearing that, like, get in the van. Like, most girls would be like, ah, you know, like, run away. But I was like, how can I say it? And this shows you, because, you know, like 70 to 80% of communication is unconscious communication. So it's like the way that you're standing, the way that you're actually conveying yourself. And a lot of people would be like, get in the van. And I was like, get in the van, like as a joke. And then girls were like, haha, what? And then I was like, oh, I was just saying get in the van, it's a joke, da 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 da. And then they were like cool about it, and I had a conversation with them. And it was just a social experiment to prove to people and to prove to the guys that I was with at the time that it doesn't actually matter. it does matter what you say, but it more matters how you say it, how you come across, how your communication skills are. So the basis of this video is really to hone in on your communication skills, hone in on more your conversational skills to be able to actually engage conversation. And now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm not saying I'm a pro, because some people can go, oh, Vaughn, I've seen you out and you didn't want to talk to anybody, and I'm like, yeah, sometimes I don't. I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna be perfect every time. Oh, Vaughn, you do a YouTube video about this, doesn't mean I'm perfect on it. Everybody has their good days and their bad days. However, one thing that I do is I will take action on what I say I take action on, and I will go out there and try everything that I talk about, or I will try everything that I talk about, and then I'll make a YouTube video about it and tell you guys what I think on it. So, guys, to wrap this video up, work on your communication skills, work on going out there and doing what I talk about, work on going and talking to your mum, talking to your dad, talking to your family, talking to your neighbor, talking to the person in the elevator, talking to the person who lives down the street of you, saying hello to people, and just generally contributing to conversations, whether it's in the workplace or whether it's home, like I was just saying. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, hope you got value out of it. Hit that subscribe button if you've not yet subscribed. I'm doing a 100-day YouTube challenge, so YouTube video a day for 100 days. Hit the notification bell as well, because I'll be dropping fire every damn day. Drop a comment below and let me know what your major struggle is with your communication skills, and let me know who you are going to go away and talk to today, who you're going to go talk to improve your conversational skills. Guys, thank you very much for listening, thank you very much for being on the video, and I will catch you on tomorrow night's video. And if you've not yet followed me on Instagram, hit me up on the Instagram. I'm always dropping content over there as well, at Vaughn Royer, VAUGHNROYER, and the link is in the description. See you guys on tomorrow's video.